Alright. Let's get to it. Happy St. Patty's Day, folks. I'll be real. I've completely forgot that this holiday was coming up. So I'm a smidge unprepared. Rage. But I found myself a green hat. And while it's not Irish, I have some whiskey. So we can celebrate a little bit while I do some artwork for our boy Fish. Or Endark the Green, I guess is what he goes by on the interwebs. We're doing art commissions for Fishy. Kinda, sorta. So he just wants an overlay made for his streams. Let me just find the combo here. So he just wants like starting soon a BRB and like a frame with the followers and sub and biddy boxes and chat box. Okay. And he said I could just use like his assets that he has on hand for his character already. Because he wants to save as much money as possible on this. He's not looking for like a full-scale project. Which is fine by me. Mayhaps I'll have time at the end of stream to work on my own my last emote, my table flippy. Gonna try and keep my consumption fairly moderated. Nice. These are really good. I'm gonna assume that Granazzi made these because these are clean as fuck. So he was saying for the BRB, just do the snacks emote. Oh, we have Photoshop documents. Ooh, I get to take a peek inside. Nice. Corned beef, cabbage, carrots. Can't go wrong with that. Wait, what? What is this? This is not what I was expecting at all. I was not expecting actual fish. Okay, alright. Interesting. So it's just really minor layer to it. This is really fucking... Wow, okay. Wild. So this was made in Photoshop. I was not expecting that. Cool. That means I can export this big as fuck. Let's see what the image size is on this bad boy. No, hold on. Let's see what the image size is on this. Okay. That's super interesting. Is the popcorn and everything, that's all together? Okay. There's not a whole lot I can do with that. Although, I could tweak this one. Or maybe this one?
Obi. They hunt for me like Coney. Watch how they fall Calzone. I'll make them cry emoji. I'm so cool, wise and Moe. You bow to dice and lonely, leave them fried and burnt like
I'm not gonna be able to duplicate this as well as I would like to for the purposes of. Grin was born on fucking St. Patrick's Day. Goddamn. I bring the flames, he got metal, I'm packing punches, I don't need some kind of blade or utensil, I go insane, I go feral, I change the game and the levels, so feel the pain of the pedals, I smash your face, you need dental, get on the stage. Okay, well, so in chain with potential, come with the shade like a pencil, I'll make him fade like a freckle, so come and play with the devil. I'm trying to suss out how I want to do this before we dig in. Making the schedule. They be calling me a monster. They don't even know me. I can prove to them I'm stronger. Alright, I guess let's start with the BRB, and that'll kind of give us a basis for the starting soon, huh? Go ahead and upscale this. Bump this up to, like, relatively decent size. Just so I can, like, do what I want with it without it being, like, having pixelation issues. Watch I'm going ape and then I fall asleep. Knock on wood, they're calling me, I'm breaking up my quarantine. Forcefully, I'm making waves like water from Tangiera's blaze, not ordinary. About to break and blow up like a hand grenade, there's more to me. They back away the way I float. Not gonna lie, I fucking despise AI in most of its form. Whoa, what the hell is this? I'm still great on an off day. Blow up so hot like Pompeii. Although I stay running, I'm dropping guys, I don't need no bobsleigh. Look what I'm becoming, cut air supplies like my knees are blockade. Boxed up like commodities, prices I max budgets. Vicious like I'm Schwabberty, hungry, no packed lunches. They be chasing after me, guess I'm just that hunted. Nail them down like carpentry, no I don't lack punches. They be calling me a monster. But they don't even know me. This one looks cleaner. You're about to face an Oni. I guess that's what you get for using like generative tools. It's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna have weird little issues. But yeah, I kind of fucking hate AI at a base level, but I'm not gonna lie, some of the functions that Adobe has incorporated into their suite is pretty fucking useful, I'm not gonna lie. I suppose I should start a timer at some point, huh? Let's get this bad boy going. Hi, Fishy. So, okay, I had another question for you, Fishy. When you said basic large frame with follower, sub, and bitty boxes, did you want that all as like, did you want that as like a unit where it's like a one large thing with like holes cut out of it, or did you want like a camera frame and like fucking chat box frame and like the individual things like as individual items? Realize I didn't clarify on that front. You can just slap your PNG on it. So just a frame with the 3 boxes and a chat box. Okay, so just something that, so a thing with cutouts, or a thing with a cutout for the game footage. And okay, all right, I can do that. And keeping it simple, but trying to like have it look nice. Don't want to go overboard. Overlay. Alright, then for the just starting, I'm gonna try and like use this, but like modify it a little bit. I'm gonna tweak it. Probably just trace it and try to get the same general aesthetic, although it may not be perfect. if down the road you want to see if you can get Grin to like create a new asset, I can just give you the overall. For the starting soon, I was gonna take the popcorn one, but like give him not the popcorn face, have it be more like the skull face, and then put like a little tablet in his hand. Is that all right? I can. Sounds neat. All right. So let's 1920 by 1080. And you said black and green was the theme you wanted as far as sound, or as far as colors and themes. Green to black transitions. Okay. Alright, well, first things first, let's slap your dude in here. We'll start with the BRB screen. We'll try to find a font that kind of suits your character. I know I made that larger than that. What the hell? Just kind of stick him in the corner there. Did you have weed? Are you hearing colors? No. I'm just, I don't know, man. I'm dumb. Don't fucking judge me. You will judge me? Rude. Alright, we're gonna grab the green out of, like, here. Maybe here. Yeah, a little less eye gouging. Trying to think of how I want to. Simple transitions. Right. Okay. Sorry, my brain wants to just do excess, and I'm having to fight myself on that. Ooh. How do can I like duplicate points, or yeah, that'll work. Yeah, dude, I like, I'm not used to being told make it simple to save money. I'm usually told do it up. But if we want simple, we can do it as simple as this. Commission tiers, yeah. Well, that's why I'm doing an hourly rate, because I figure like simple shit takes less time and should be cheaper. Level 1 basic bitch, level 3 holy fuck. Alright, let's find you a good font for this. Let's see what we got for filters here. Let's try decorative.
Bets down one round, we don't lose. Like, get out, we bound to break new heights. Step down, these clowns ain't gonna move right. We're proud, going loud, we don't lose sight.
I want something kind of horror-esque, but like not
Get out, we bound to break new heights. Step down, these clowns
excessive.
we're proud, going loud, we don't lose sight. I do it straight like a rook, don't wanna play by the book. They know the game is afoot, I make them change with a push. They won't be jacking my style, no they ain't taking a hook. Know how to hold them like Texas, what they'll be hating my look. I take my place with no mercy, this ain't no Magna Carta. I beat the ace like attorneys, don't need no magatama. I beat the face of the worthy, I've got a race that deserves me. I keep
You got any particular type of font you enjoy, Fishy? I kind of like that, Graveblade regular, but that might be hard to read. We'll download that though, just cause. Just add the font. Don't fucking ask me questions. Rude ass. Font space. Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, let's take a look. Shoobaloo. So, like this guy right here? The fuck is this website? Runewood Cool? Oh, wait, that's... Hold on. Oh, wait, there it is. Wait, where'd it go? I don't know if I trust this website, but fuck it, it's a font file. What's the worst that could happen? Just gonna scan it real quick. Alright, we Gucci. What are these misc files, the fuck? Okay. There we go. We got ourselves a font. Thank you, Fishy. Be right back. Center justify that shit. Let's go ahead and make that. Like that. Is there any sort of like cool shit I can do with this? Nope. D&D fonts, fair enough. Well, let's do, let's go ahead and throw an outline on this. I suppose, okay, hold on. Drag this out here. We'll turn off the outline, expand it. I guess I wait. Oh, right. Alright, now we do outline. External. Bring that shit up a bit. Round it off. Under style it says glowing edges. You want glowing edges? We can do glowing edges. I don't think that's what you want, though. Hi. So it makes like it's not the same as if we would do glowing edges on Photoshop. Outer glow might be what you're thinking. Yeah, it's a weird effect kind of thing. So we can give it kind of a bump that up to like 80. Ooh, I have an idea. So that kind of looks, that does look pretty cool. Let's give it a little bit of let's give it just a little bit of like shine inside.
Top 3, but you praise mine. You could never see the daylight. No fire with a gray light. I do this for you. Hope you know it. Lighting up the sky. Hope I show it, yeah. My whole life I'll see through. All I wanted was to be you, but I really couldn't seem to, yeah. Do you really want to give it all?
Neon it up. All right. Oh, then we can. I think we might be able to accomplish that look even more easily with So if we copy, paste on front,
let me save you, it's alright. I live my truth, and when it all falls, they'll look to you. So remember to never run, never hide, legends never die. Feel the burn come alive, light it.
do like a internal stroke. Sounds weird, but drop that down to like 8. Stand appearance. Just wanted to check in with me and Mrs. Munch. We're doing okay. Julie's doing decent with the new job and such. I'm doing all right. I ended up spending more time catching up with chores than I had intended to on my time off from streaming. The initial goal was to like chill out, and that ended up not really happening. Oh, that was Ashby Angel's account. You had your surgeries yesterday. Nice. Heck yeah. Love to hear it. Yeah, we're doing okay. I have been consistently forgetting to contact the fucking therapists. I've been meaning to, and I just like the time I would want to do that is on lunch break, and by the time I'm done eating, I have forgotten. I will get on it eventually. He said, hoping and praying. Just get it tatted on my arm. We did taxes. We got the tax returns. That's helped immensely as far as like general stress and shit goes. At least on my end. So like, okay, I'm curious. I would like to, if it's okay with me asking live on the internet, like, so you got like all the surgeries or like just partial surgery? Like what all did you have done?
infantile boy, and give me for reward only the ability to recognize the incarnation.
Here's my opacity setting.
A gladiator, imitator, the real intimidator. I'm a terminator, a vindicator, an infiltrator, an administrator of death.
And recommend setting it on. Oh, hell no. Fair.
That gladiator has his own mind. Look at how mad he gets. Slice you in the bits and removing your pancreas. Step on the battlefield and I'm changing the ambience. Like call an ambulance, it's inevitable transient. I'm lethal.
So you don't want anything else on the page, Fish? No, like, socials or anything, I'm assuming?
An artist, your blood is the paint in my easel. The battlefield I'm putting in work has no equal.
Got double mastectomy with complete hysterectomy and no cervix and tooth. Oh, wow. Oh, right. I forgot. You're, like, not really on socials at all.
You thought that was it, mother. I'm relentless. If the blade doesn't kill you, die from a tetanus. At best, an apprentice. Leave you feeling restless. I'm reckless. A menace. Better pray for repentance. Leave your body headless before you finish the sentence. A zealous, tremendous, endless barrage. And it's quite momentous. You really think a raid is a slayer? I'll take a razor, inflate the top of the head and the layers. Call it a taper. Spray any classes, blood on my face mask. Put your face back. Throw your remains in a haystack. And if your people follows you here for payback,
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Sequence and give them the same acts. New on the block, but been
Full
doing
clean out, you think they call it?
tears from tears, but higher than my peers. So send any class my way and I'll conquer. A legend on the battlefield, boy. This
Alright.
is honor.
Well, if this is good enough for you, I can do the same thing with the other one. It's just the most of my time consumed is going to be drawing up this little dude and trying to like have it look similar to this. Been a binder for the next 6 weeks. Ooh. Darken the gradient a bit. Okay. Can do. Oh no.
Slice, he can split like banana. Talking shit real quick, tie the bandana. Only time I take a L is when a dream in his dead. Got a big ass bounty, been had green on my head. Make marks, blaze spark. If he sleep, cut the dreams out his head. Blaze sharp, get part hair clean from his
Start with the emerald green, maybe? Okay.
Leave him dead. Got problems with my process, we gon' see what they say. Cause I'm the second in command. One slice, two
Okay, we'll just do this then.
Go run it up. If he talking shit, I'm pulling up. Nah, fuck that. If he talking shit, he getting cut.
Pull the 3 blades, outcast life, yeah, you know I get paid. Best in the world, it ain't close, no way. Grind so hard, haven't slept in 3 days. Okay,
Whoa.
I pull the 3 blades. Crew pulling up, don't give, we take. Right around the city, you loot, we spray. All around the world, people know my name. Okay, I'ma pull the 3 blades. 3 blades make them all feel icy. Step into the crew, shit is pricey. I can't say it nicely. Big bounties on my head, yeah, the law despise me. Cause I see through the bullshit, Visine. Cut you down with the swiftness. Everyone above me on my hit list. Demons I can't dismiss. See the green, yeah, I've always been a misfit. But now it's 1,000 worlds when the wrist flicks. Whoa, 3 sword style, where the peso, I'm stunning. When I show up, bitch, you know that I run it. Loyal to the grave, if I need to, I'll cut it. Time skip, scarred up, you ain't telling me nothing. I'ma take that fucking title, watch me grab it. Rather fall on steel than be average. Who needs to get ravaged? Went straight from the bottom to a savage. This is how I deal with all my baggage. I might pull the 3 blades, outcast life, yeah, you know I get paid.
How's that?
Best in the world, it ain't close, no way.
It's nice having the person I'm making shit for be like readily available. All right. All right, so then we're gonna just save this as the starting one so that we have all these assets ready to rock already.
Younker's got the head up on the block. Jenga, demon come to battle with the gods. Enma cut lines on a big scale like a vector.
I'm just gonna grab all these individual pieces and kind of just drag them over yonder so that I have reference points.
Show off when you're acting like Hell Meppo. Stand so far above you, they be thinking I have Geppo. They won't hear the screams you make, they only hear the echo.
The way back down since sitting hurts. Oh, love you. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you for popping in. I'm so happy for you. I hope recovery isn't too hard. No, starting. No, so I already saved this as BRB. I saved a secondary as starting. And then I'm gonna try. Because you said you wanted the starting one to have your little dude with like a little tablet, right? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna trace this guy and I'm gonna try and emulate these effects to the best of my ability right after I get the lettering looking good.
This is something you ain't seen before. Strapped up for the battle coming at us, then we'll go to war. Feel the power rushing to our core, but we hit our limit.
Yeah, that works.
One man but a unit. Stand down and get clapped when we lose it. Big bang when we fuse it. Straight heat when we do shit. Roll up if the beat bangs, we abuse it. When man's looking stupid. One man but a unit. Stand down and get clapped when we lose it. Big bang when we fuse it. Straight heat when we do shit. Roll up if the beat bangs, we abuse it.
Today's good. Yeah, Rage told me it was Grin's birthday. I had no idea. I mean, I'm also like, he nuked his Discord, so I would have had no idea anyways. Honestly, probably wouldn't have known even if he hadn't nuked his Discord. I've been right shit at keeping up with other people's Discords for a long time now. He brought the Discord back? I didn't get an invite. Eh, whatever. Not busy, but it's back.
This is something you ain't seen before. Strapped up for the battle coming at us, then we'll go to war. Feel the power rushing to our core, but we hit our limit, bitch. We didn't bow to show you more. One man but a unit. Stand down and get clapped when we lose it. Big bang when we fuse it. Straight heat when we do shit. Roll up if the beat bangs, we abuse it. When man's looking stupid. One man but a unit. Stand down and get clapped when we lose it. Big bang when we fuse it. Straight heat when we do shit. Roll up if the beat bangs, we abuse it. When man's looking stupid.
Alright, save. He streams randomly still. Yeah, I've caught him streaming occasionally. He doesn't do mic anymore. Which I mean, I guess to each their own. I don't know. I always feel like I would be struggling. I would struggle extra hard to I would be struggling super hard to keep up with chat. I'm just gonna expand that. Make sure that it actually hits the edges. I don't want you fucking suddenly having a little white rim around the edges of shit. He has 2 kids last time you checked? Oh shit, that's right, he's a dad. We talked about that one of the times I rated him. Yeah, 2 kids is a lot to deal with. Yeah, that I saw. I follow him on TikTok and like, god damn, dude. I wish I had that kind of dedication and fucking discipline. My issue is like lack of discipline, obviously. Like, I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat that shit. but like also I like all of the things I like kind of lean into the whole making you fat thing. God damn, yeah, that's super fucking impressive. Downright inspirational, honestly. Right, we're gonna make this like neon fucking pink until we get shit situated.
This ain't even my final form. Yo, it's a golden one, it's overdone. So let it go, cause I'm colder than frozen sun. Get my point with that ball of the beam.
We're gonna go ahead and lock these layers.
I started off so cold, couldn't fight the hunger my soul hadn't grown whole. Want the taste I know, give me all the power and control that you roll. If you want me, you can find me playing gungy. Used to think that there was no one left that was above me. Evolution of the mind is proving that you might be something. So I'll spend my final minutes holding on to what
I'm probably gonna have to refer back to your other emotes for like the face shape a little bit down the road here, but for now I'm fairly confident I can get this traced out effectively enough. What concerns me is the shading. I feel like that's going to be a pretty significant difference. And like you're like, keep it easy, keep it simple. So like I don't want to go overboard trying to get the shading perfect. Like if you want me to try and emulate the shading more accurately in the future, let me know. But for now, we're keeping to this. I mean, I don't know if Grin's doing commissions either, but like you could also show him what I did and be like, can you make this look like your shit? Because Munch, you don't know what the fuck he doing. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. It was super interesting getting to like crack open the files that Grin gave you too. Like that was really cool being able to check that out and like kind of like look at what he did and like the process. Yeah, I kind of figured like he might not be doing that shit no more. Not gonna lie, I kind of get it. I've been debating, like, I periodically have to fight with myself about, like, what I want to do with, like, my shit. I've had several moments not too long ago, I mean, several moments recently, where I, like, genuinely contemplated just not streaming anymore. And just kind of, like, doing my own thing, just not online, because like, but like I always neglect to factor in the whole thing of like this shit is kind of what keeps me sane most days. Like on my 2-week hiatus, like I said, instead of actually doing the shit I wanted to fucking do, which was like relax and like have some downtime, I ended up just doing chores. Which is like the fucking opposite of chilling, but also it was kind of an instance of like, well, who the fuck else is gonna do it type shit. I did manage to get the house to a point though where as long as I'm diligent, I think I'll be okay on that front. Alternatively, if you want in the future, I would also be down to trace the other piece of clip art to look more like my version so that it's at least consistent. Either way, whatever you want to do, dude. I just hope you're happy with the end result, honestly. Fair. I mean, odds are you're gonna make more money at your day job anyways, not gonna lie. I mean, based off the numbers you've told me. Could be queso. You spelled it right the first time. Why are you spelling it like... It's like that's like the written equivalent of someone going, "Can I get a quesadilla and some fajitas?" Which honestly I should be laughing at, but my wife has instilled in me a general cringe on that shit. Dipshit. The streamer queso? Oh, I didn't know there was a streamer called queso.
Gojo, I'm a pop by like hello, oh no. Ain't afraid to die, then let's go, Jogo. Body out to vibe like Keno. Get a souvenir, that's a good memento. Mori, there's no story. Didn't even know it would get so gory. I'm about an op like laundry. Look at the red on the walls like it's Balamori, bitch. I'm turning the table like synthesis.
He's a big old boy.
Like I'm a clitoris. Flow is so intricate, no, I'm definitive. Powers like Mugen, my roster is limitless. Or is it infinite? Maybe unlimited. So many titles don't know what my image is. Cause I be leaving them dead or an invalid. Fuck those above me, they're cowards and hypocrites. Pop a pedal hotter than a kettle magma. Pedal to the meadow, I be leaving them with asthma. You are not a vessel, you don't even really matter. On another level, do you even read the manga, huh? I don't even anger her. You are all amateurs. Cat cussing me, how they be loving me. He'll take his shots like a camera.
All who try fall to me. Count your time, count your sheep. And should you die in your sleep, pray the Lord. Yeah, I'm running in blind, fighting out my mind. Yeah, it's my time, bring it down to the line. Running in blind, I ain't playing with my life. Fate on my side, and I ain't gonna die. Mine, no eyes.
Yeah, but I don't even have to try.
Look at all the things sacrifice.
You wanna run, but you cannot hide.
Nothing left to survive.
Let me crack open those fucking...
Don't wanna play the get out of my sight. Better make way when I'm running in blind. Hot and sweet, no
I think I specifically saved an entire... Nope, that's just that one. It's probably in downloads then. Yep. Hey, what is this? Why do you have poofy cheeks?
No, I feel nothing when I prove you wrong. Down in the depths where the scum belongs. Still it how I bang, then the dirt is gone. Ay, don't know me, insane. Feel like a prince when the purple rain. Ay, below me, they hate too gruesome. Cut to commercial break. You wanna deal with a curse fast? Go just the man.
What this? Is this the person you're talking about? Am I gonna get in trouble for looking at this?
Put you to work. Schooner, I don't need a demon inside of me, bitch. I am the god of this earth.
Oh, that's why there's the fish one. Okay.
Count your time, count your sheep, and should you die in your sleep, pray the Lord. Yeah, I'm running in blind, fighting out my mind. Yeah, it's my
Wait, should I be? I should be incorporating the cheekies then. God damn it.
blind, I ain't playing with my life. Fate on my side, and I ain't
All right. We'll check it out. Give me a second. Let me pause the music. 404 not found. I don't think YouTube likes my ad blocker.
Chad, would you eat me if given the chance?
Oh, this
Be honest.
guy.
I couldn't even start. There's too many calories. It would take 11 months. Queso would be enough food for a year. Your weight would feed a full bloodline for 20 years. Look at this thing, chat! Yo! It takes up the whole screen! Man, the guy that said so do you. Get this dude out of here now.
I've seen people making fun of him before. I think Meat Canyon made a video about him, like, every time someone made a fat joke, he got bigger and angrier. Yeah, Meat Canyon made an animation about that. It was pretty great. Like, every time someone made a fat joke in his chat, he got bigger, like fatter and angrier, and then he eventually, like, formed a black hole, I think. I honestly can't remember. It was pretty fucking funny, though. That worked out way better than I thought it was gonna. Okay, we're getting somewhere, little by little. Might drag this guy in here, just so I can, like, grab the eyes. So, okay. Does that, so are you, like, how familiar are you with that dude? Because I'm actually kind of curious about the lore of that particular streamer. Familiar with the memes? Oh, okay. So I was curious as to whether or not it was a bit, or he was actually sensitive about his weight, but still opted to be a live streamer whilst being that large. Because, like, I definitely didn't come onto the internet without the expectation of someone making fun of me being a fat ass eventually. It got him famous, right? What did I do? No. Do like one of these and then kind of have it curve back around a little bit. Yeah. Read pinned. Someone crocheted an 8-foot tall queso. That's a lot of dedication to the meme. God damn.
out the heater. Hits extended redstone repeater. When you step into my plane, I am the goddamn leader. And I weigh a metric, I ain't talking meter. If you step into the king, you better check demeanor. Or my shawty pull up and she know procedures. I'll flip so quick, I'm a different creature. And I still care, so don't be so eager. Say stop it. When I get up in my pocket. Looking for a clock for the profit. For the shadows, I'm a cop it. Can't just block it. Got to disaster class, we just mob it. I'm early, that's how I'm clocking. Y'all jealous, that's why y'all mocking. Get King K and y'all just flocking. Gluttonous and I'll make y'all liars. Death parade when I stay on flyers. Treading y'all and I ain't talking tires. Backstabbing, I ain't talking Myers. Get the shit so cold, isekai and I broke the mold. Kill my team, I see your lives fold. Our relationships are worth all you bitches dead. All y'all stop when the shit too good. If I fight my crew, then your moves get red. And I treat them all right, yeah, my crew get fed. And I'm working non-stop, like your boy get bread. Filled with lead. Eating all your drink cause I will stay ahead. I'm not just a time, yeah, you all miss less. So stop, it's the time, all you bitches dead. All y'all stop when the shit too red. If I fight my crew, then your moves get red. And I treat them all right, yeah, my crew get fed. And I'm working non-stop, like your boy get bread. Filled with lead. Eating all your drink cause I will stay ahead. And I'm not just a time, yeah, you all miss less. So stop, it's the time, you all just dead.
We're getting there. I'm trying to work fast also. Like, I wanna watch both. Oh, look. All right, hold on. Let me freaking like pause your timer if you're gonna keep sending me memes.
Lord have mercy! Look at the head on them! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, but I do. It's
This thing is indescribably huge.
It's ethics.
Wait, this is actually unbelievably big. Dude, do you see it? Oh my goodness! Chad, do I look small next to it? Let me post up
He
with
does
it.
look
Oh my
small
goodness,
next to
I'm
it.
Covering the whole thing. Let me stand beside it though. Dog, that's unbelievable. Oh my goodness, it's just straight butt crack back here. Hello, y'all. My name takes some. And I stream video games. Let's see what it looks like in the dark. I bet it's gonna be kind of scary. Hold up. Oh my God.
Good lord. Second one. All right.
Oh my goodness, man! That is like actually unbelievably big. That is unbelievable. It's not 1-to-1. Shut up!
Now, if you add all of that up, making sure to include the 10-pound wooden structure support, the total weight of this plushie is 180 pounds. Now, 120 of those is just
Dog. Dude, I don't even think that would fit in this room. Actually, I don't. That is unbelievable.
moving on to the measure.
That's fantastic. I hope someone makes a life-size plushie of me one day. I don't even know how I would react to that, but no, I figured she's the one that made it. It shows her like putting it together. Props to that chick. That is time and dedication. The crochet ginger? Okay, alright. Alright, let's let me just make sure. Oop, didn't mean to move that. Oh, wait. Timer back on. Now that we're back to it. $180 hours. God damn. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt it. Like, fucking Jesus. I mean, it took my wife like 2 months of like on and off work to make me a scarf. Granted, it was a really long scarf, but still. BRB gotta poo. Alright, I'm gonna keep at it, bro. Trying to get this done nice and quick, but also make it look good. Alright, I think we've got the basic outline done. We just need the tablet. We'll throw on some like. We'll throw on like a camera. We'll do like the double camera, the camera light thing.
A prisoner of my DNA, I ain't having this. They wanted fear, but won't be afraid of the catalyst.
We do need to make sure this connects so that we can have Bill. Am I missing anything? Yes, I'm missing little bits here and there. Not a big deal. I feel like so much pressure to make this look even close to Granacci's work. That man is a fucking savant. I shouldn't say a savant. I'm sure he worked... Well, I don't know if savant implies that there is just inherited skill or like talent versus like earned skill. What I mean to say is the man is incredible at what he does. And like, I try not to compare myself to him for fear of feeling bad about myself.
Chimes of death before I even start to write the piece. I'm disappointed. These different voices.
Oh, I didn't even click. What the hell, man?
Been given choices, been appointed God, but in the dark we all hear different noises. Trampled underfoot, I'll give them death, and those who live rejoices. Any weapon away. Look how they light to my face. Time and again, breaking the cycle of hate.
Let's just take a look at how this is. Oh, that looks great. Hell yeah. Might make this line a little thicker. Oh god, alright, here comes the hard part. Okay, we can get rid of that. And that.
The unyielding whims of fate can't be restrained as long as planets turn. I fanned the flames in hell and then complained about my scars and burns.
Okay, expand all of this. And then unite. Change to black. And now we play the game of fill shit in. Go away, ads. No one cares. That looks like the base level. And we're gonna have to chop bits and pieces up here and there. I did forget pieces. This thing right here. Okay, quick fix. No big deal. God damn it. There. Fixed. It's fine.
When they think of death, they're thinking with me swearing. Tell them look away from a life. Of course they keep staring. They ain't never seen a killer more realer. Send them flying through the clouds and I ain't your dope dealer. Step into the room and you feel a cold shiver. Black heart ice cause I am a cold nigga, yeah. I was driven to the edge of insanity. You cut the brakes, pushed me off the ledge single-handedly. Knew that I was falling in the dark, staving gravity. But finally I came to the ways of the maddening. Look to this feeling, I ain't even pulled a grapple gun. Been swinging through the city like an Ackerman. All these people bit the hand and fed them, saw the beast, so they had to run. COVID, they ain't knowing what the bat become. Yeah.
I don't feel the same. Kinda feeling like a bad man. Damn, I'm feeling strange. Now I'm feeling like a bad man. Everything has changed. Now I'm thinking like a bad man. Thinking like I'm Jay, but in the body of the bad man.
I was on some other shit, and I had to come to grips that I could've run the clip of all these bitches running lips. In that code of the past, man, they put it bunch of niche. But you freed me at last, I might run them to the ditch. How much time did I waste? Duct tape and sunk ships. I was one with the scum, I was coming from the ribs. I was thrown in the dark, now the dark is all it is. I a hero or become the villain, Harvey had to spit. Evil incarnate, grim night peace. Have you leaving lethargic? You lean when the sparks hit. Wish a nigga would make him bleed on the varnish. Only bullseyes when I squeeze at a target. Armed to the teeth and unleashed from the harness. Paint the town red, can't you see I'm an artist? Make you all dead, I don't leave any carcass. I'll throw you in the third row seat with a mark set.
I don't feel the same. Kinda feeling like a bad man. Damn, I'm feeling strange. Now I'm feeling like a bad man. Everything has changed. Now I'm thinking like a bad man. Thinking like I'm Jay, but in the body of the bad man.
Yo, I should've done this a while ago, cause I have held this giant hole inside my soul, and he helped me let it go. And combining both insanity, it changes key to a lighter note. I like it, bro. I breathe in the highest dose, and the smell of blood reeks, let the iron flow. Now I'm coming for your neck with that wire rope. Your crew is dead, they fall when the cries arose. Tell me what you gonna do, I got the brains and the brawn, and I'm laughing, raising the bar, but you couldn't take if you wanted. Pull the hammer, put the nail in the coffin, be gone. Evolve to Maul as the thrall of Gotham. All in all, this path is the fall I wanted. Martha, Martha, spawn in the god of darkness. You're in my world now, when you tap for harvest. The last one standing, who laughs the hardest.
Hey, that's pretty close. Hey, yo.
is on my name. Power you will not attain. I was not chosen in vain. See black on my clover. Putting the ones who died to shame. Proving my worth to all who claim. I could never be the king. See black on my clover. You know I may not have blessed power. That won't stop me taking the crown. But just know when I do, I won't cower. Even if I am brought to the ground, I won't ever stop for anybody that gets in my way. I will keep training, getting stronger, build myself up every day. The surface that they see is nothing compared.
It's actually really interesting trying to figure out how he did what he did in certain points. I'm back from shitting. Welcome back. Did you have good shit? Yeah, alright, that's good. Alright, I'm not gonna do any fancy shit, because again, you said keep it simple, stupid, so like, once I get the general blocks of color in, that's about where we're gonna cut it. I'm not gonna do any like fancy bullshit of like, yeah, we're not gonna do any fancy bullshit with like the fucking making it gradient and shit, because I feel like this is gonna be the biggest part of the time consumption. This looking all right so far, though, Fishy? We're just about there. Yeah, all right, bud.
Once upon a time, there lived a boy who'd never age. He spent his time writing fire hooks upon a page. He chilled with those who chilled, and weak as pussies got the boot. He lined each cat against the wall for all the king's madmen to shoot. Through each hood he went to riding, spitting rhymes and nary capping. Notoriously big and bad, 'twas not your granny's rapping, for he'd been to quell the giants who went stalking through the night. His tales were loosey-goosey, but his bars were fucking tight.
I got a ticket to vacation on the taxi cab. I can offer you a paradise this planet can. I'm crossing a couple stars on my travel plan. Grab my hand, you could damn moonwalking to Neverland. So pipe down or you catching the smoke. If you wanna settle beef, go to Cannibal Cove. Picture on this motherfucker from the land to the coast. Sea King, only living where my shadow is thrown. I'm an honest guy, but I lie to the crooks. And I don't book a flight, I just fly out the book. And I don't give a shit what your parents have cooked. I got bigger fish to fry, the way pants leaving hooks. Yeah, y'all got little friendships, wreck with a 9 to 5 shit. I got friendship, breaking when I fight with pirates. I'm not built for a driver's license. I built on my own fucking private island.
Bangarang, Captain Hook, black mustache and a dapper look. I'm the feather in the cap of the 7 seas, and you wouldn't have a hook if you didn't have me. I'm the Brooklyn Dodgers of open waters, the Roger Waters of Jolly Rogers. Fly as Tinkerbell when
I'm looking at it. I think I see what he did, but it, eh.
You will know when it's green only goes up. Putting seeds in the foe's mom, cause it means I'ma grow up. I believe it, we're open. Post up, I am most certainly being misjudged. Had a cow, but I sold her for some worthless beans. I was down till a burglary and a murder returned me from poor to a rich cunt. I sling rhymes, a typical liar. Speed since I swipe, the kid is surprised and clean from that giant's miserable sky pet list. You might like it, call it a hijacking. Time is ticking on this mic. I'm ripping like a harp, even with my arms tight. I'm spitting goodbye, good riddance. Took 5 of these beans and I got high, but it's not I who's tripping. I can't get the goose come. Stepping into the booth, give me goosebumps. Leave him in the trash shoe like a real cut. Don't mess with a feather veteran with the bread that they're gonna get. Shoot top of the gonna goosebump. Cash in the cool beyond make appearances. Everything I lay down 24 carats. All of my bills and your net worth is less than this bird that's embarrassing. Gander at the gander on the foul by the minus. So mind your manners. I brand on my mind, but don't hide the glamour. So far from a title, this game is slander. Bringing the flock and the honking to doom. With every driver brings stocks to the moon. Different leading to mother duck and Scrooge. Rich and OG, that's motherfucking goose.
Running through the woods in a bright red hood. Says no danger, not when he grabbed me. Little me understood, not the likelihood of this stranger eating up granny. Never trust a wolf making conversation. Can I more like bull with an off fixation? Don't wanna get full hungry inclination. I walked in and thought illness must be raging. Cause what big arms, big ears, big eyes, big teeth. House seemed calm, but what lied in sheets? Was the wolf in place of his last big feast? At the time couldn't see who was underneath. So I came just a little bit closer. Big mistake, no escape from the poser. Got an eye full of his blinding molars. Little Riding Hood, just red left over.
Just a red left over from this monstrous disguise. I ain't paying for this meal like my card has been a crime. He's the lone wolf, got no partner in this crime. Antisocial, get no bark, but I'm a biter. Apex predator, beast in your gun sheets. I'm too greedy, I need seconds. I feast with these beasts, never look. Peek at the teeth, fleet to the feet, got the claws pedicured. What big fangs? Just to kill you all the better, bro. The dagger villain is quite rare. The kind of bears ready, give the little kids nightmares. A sneaky motherfucker to fight fair. Wherever you least expect me, but you're right there. So you're gripping in my lair. Nah, I never hunt in packs. I'm the alpha, coming with a cunning plan. When the teeth gleam at you, that's a muzzle flash.
Bussin' boots, you losing fools. I make a track sound good, call me Fruity Loops. Yeah, I seduce with my looks and I look really cute. See, I'm running with the fur, but without the suit. Ole, soy de los mejores, y si tú no lo ves, es que está más ciego que ese trío de ratones. With the sword good, with the words flawless. So much I can even make a nugget look smaller. Like damn, bro, spitting so sick like hairballs. Gato por fuera, zorro por dentro. Tengo un alma bandolera, mi encanto de bandera, keep my red flags. Yo, when you pour, gotta work, gotta hustle. The way I made my G, be the king of the castle, yeah. And the truth is, you know how the puss is. Leading from a family, still got a lot of pussies.
Poster on the wall, you know it's me, the old goat of old folk poetry. I suppose if the question is who's the best sell, then you best tell them not to step on the eggshell. Cause any rapper put their verse before mine's about to see there's more to me than just a nursery rhyme. I mean, there's only so much pressure that one man can handle before his brain gets, let's say, scrambled. Got the type of shit to light up your life, strict old school. Every rhyme of mine's described to papyrus, yeah. And if you don't vibe with it, take a dive off the highest risk, cause I'm giving no fucks. Like a tip of a fire stick, see that rhyme is the life I live ever since puts up to me. Faster the name and the fame and the family. All the king's horses and gatherers men, tell him Hunty is back and he's cracked once again.
You know it's very rude to sit down at somebody's cipher uninvited. No matter, here comes a hatter. Never been to silly, a milliner and habitual picnic around like crumpets and cricket, but just as mention more British, a young flibbity gibbet. We aren't given to visitors, so just sit in the middle as I was filling my riddles and tipping a little with a platter of some chicken or baconing nibbles. Oh, my sanity to drinking a symbol, you know you really do talk too much. Move right! You're crazy if you don't think I rhyme the best, cause I'm raving when I'm up at the riding desk. You say curious or incurious or I say I'm mercurious. That just means his mind's a man. Call me Mr. T.
I think I've said this before, but I am kind of gobsmacked at like how well this dude raps doing the fucking Mad Hatter lisp.
I may be a stranger, but you're even stranger. In case you forget, here's a basic refresher. One, I'm a cat. Two, I came here from Cheshire. It's a great pleasure to be making your acquaintance. Queer conversation is the quaintest entertainment. Come to Wonderland and you'll understand that it's enlightening under thundercloud. Interpretation, a step at a time. I don't require trepidation to open up your mind. Let's take a look inside. That could be fun. Strange, you got nothing quiet. Can't got your tongue. My teeth aren't jacked. I'm just dentally built. Where's the line between ingenious and mentally ill? When you get defensive, then you tend to reveal your intentions. That's why I never pretend to be real. Skin getting thinner and tail. I'm hidden invisible apart from the glowing grin of my grill. Still deliver riddle in a different medicine for fidgeting. You don't wanna hear the conspiracies I'm complicit in. The mystery is viscous, the way it's sticking in. Do you know who I am? Hint, it isn't Ronnie Pickering. Tickle in your mind like I'm sticking it in right. Rewind, see how many hidden messages you find.
Okay, alright. Just about done.
All right. Everybody calm down. I'm here. I'm on the track. I'm gonna tell you a story about how I got this mask, but first, for the people that don't know me, I want to introduce myself. Here. Listen. I'm a different breed of nerdcore rapper. Calling this verse the Persian you're captured. Red rum on the beat, but spelled backward. Pedal to the floor with torque or four tractors. I don't give a damn, I got nothing to prove. Go ludicrous on the track, I make everyone move. Whether you listen to rap or needed something to groove, I got the flow that you need. I'm Billy Goat in the room. Ooh, it's fitting that I do the horror rap battles. Killer on the mic, they shake like fat rattles. Using every word, vocab, got mad scrabbles. Slipping through your best attempts like bad grapples. Spinal balls, corny as hell, I just cheat. Taking your beat, scare 'em to stems at your feet. Climbing up the charts of nerds in your peak. I will burn every verse you wrote for more heat. All right, now that you know who I am, I'm gonna get into this story a little bit. There's a reason I'm always doing horror rap battles, man. I had a little bit of a run-in with a few of them the other day. Let me tell you how that went. 16 bars, that was more than enough to strut. King of the hill, boy, I'm telling you what. I'm a titan, breaking through and tearing it up. Wanna test me? I don't think you're daring enough. Had Freddy in my nightmares, hit him with a rap, and I snapped so bad he don't even let me nap. Every time I sleep, people send me right back. That's when I met Michael. He hit me with a track. He spit a few bars, had to flip a story on him. Lit a match with a rhyme stack, went all Lori on him. Thought that I was done, but then in comes Jason, machete in his right hand, roaming out the basement. That's when I said, Voorhees, you don't want beef, and he stood real stiff, man. He didn't even speak. What happened next? Well, I'm glad you asked. I trashed his ass, passed, and I grabbed his mask. True story. I'm not gonna send any challenges out, man. If you want it, come get it. Daddy Fat Snaps.
From beneath the sand, place to take me close seems so far away. Across this universe, she lives another day. I know the reason she stays. I know the reason she's so far away. I know the reason she stays. I know the reason she's so far away.
I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. And we're at about an hour 20 on the bill timer. Puts us at 30 bucks so far. I'd say that's pretty damn good work for 30 bucks. Alright, let's get these two exported right away before I fucking forget that shit. But yeah, if you want in the future, Fishy, I can trace this one out and make it look more like this one so that they're at least consistent. Just let me know. But yeah, you digging it so far? We good? Alright, bet. Alright, we're gonna export this as a JPEG using the artboard. Maximum size, quality, 300 ppi. Okay. Let's make sure these look right. Honestly, they look pretty damn close. I'm really happy with that. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, now for the main overlay. Alright, gonna do a save as gaming. Wait, what? Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of get rid of that. Get rid of this entire layer. Alright, so we need a... I need to Google the resolution real quick. Standard screen resolution ratio is 16 by 9. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a box. We'll do this the easy way. 1920 by 1080. Bring that into the corner. And shrink that down to an appropriate size. Add a little bit of wiggle room on the edge. Because we're going to give it a little bit of a... And we want to punch that out of this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this over here, make this one black.
This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your homes. We show up.
We're gonna grab the corners of this and round them off a little bit.
We show up in the party, fire than everybody. We show up in the party, fire than everybody. We show up in the party, fire than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party.
I think we'll make the gradient just a standard linear. Ah, fuck. Right. Here's how we're gonna do this. Grab this, put this here. Delete that one. Keep this centered. And this over here.
Who got time to waste when prayers on the table? Red drip, call me Cain, leave them slain cause I'm able. I see your hands moving, what you reaching for the Draco? Playing frisbee with your life, don't be surprised you catch a halo. Got a baddie and she shriek, and that venom runs deep. Armageddon, every weapon in my head becomes me. Little bro, you should chill. You might be animals, but baby, I am Goda for real. I got your spider senses pinging, bitch, you know I'm the deal, yeah. Everybody say they crazy, yeah. Everybody thinks they crazy, till they tell me stop when I throw out the baby. Right out the window, talking that big smoke. Sneaking out, cut of them tiptoes, but you get big joke. Make you miss it's a widow. Natural gingers of fires on this dome. Shark in the water's my fish bowl. Bigger skin off the hose when I diss roll. So big that they got, they gon' flip cold. See my arsenal, I ain't go down bitch mode. Better get gone. Bitch, I'm pulling your clavicle, watching the pot of your wishbone. When I tell you, I'ma kill you. You should know that. I am real dude. I don't make threats. Set a follow up. In your whole gang, you can call them up. Bring the whole thing. Let them mama up. Let it go bang. Let it all erupt. Then you see red and you all are crushed. Thought you make a big bang and you all but bust. Man, there's only one gang, that's all of us. Then you see the red bitch turn them all to dust. What you thought I was, an ordinary villain. Carnage, 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 carnage. I see the red and baby, I just get the killing. Carnage, carnage. Yeah, I was born to be a killer. Bitch, I'm the one that you remember. Now you know I'm not an ordinary villain. Carnage, 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 carnage. People fight so hard to live, but time is fleeting. Ride a wave of indecisiveness and wonder why they're breathing in this time. And I am eating life its meaning, nigh a reason. Think you hit us all this shit like I am diarrhea. Down the ignorant, fear inside their eyes. Now that's the only freedom. Everybody magnifies the feeling. It was fate. You achievers here to gratify my demons. All you clowns wanna see me, watch me pantomime my beating. I'm a different breed, it's in my blood. Me and death, yeah, we are one. Me and death, yeah, we have fun. Wanna stay alive, then dig deeper like 6 feet under Grim Reaper. Don't give a fuck. Watch your mouth like a lip reader. We don't get even. I'ma take over, then you get eaten. Eddie Brock's go eye for eye and get Fetty Wap. Get your heady lop, got that Cosmo. That fairy wand, got you white as the bitches that Terry brought. Making my way downtown, yeah. Shots I'm meeting rounds. Metro heroes beat them down. Ain't no room when we around, yeah.
What you thought I was, an ordinary villain. I see the red and baby, I just get the killing.
What you thought I was, an ordinary villain. Carnage, 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 carnage. I see the red and baby, I just get the killing. Carnage, carnage. Yeah, I was born to be a killer. Bitch, I'm the one that you remember. Now you know I'm not an ordinary villain. Carnage, 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 and carnage.
What if I go stronger? What if I get higher? What if I start doing things I know I will regret? I will make my own way, I will not surrender. I will do my best until I get put under. What if I go stronger? 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 What if I go stronger?
pain that the past left. I will keep on fighting till my last breath. No which forgets me, shadow of envy ripping my chest and my heart bled. Start again, learning the steps of the dance of death. Start again, timelines diverging to the darkest depths. Gasp of breath, hybrid Amelia, breaking everybody till we reach the end. We descend, take my life or bleed instead. I clean this mess, making sure the free of death. I mean the best. Sometimes I'm stuck on the fence. Problems will work out the way I intend. Wanna go back, there's still things to amend. How could these people forget about Rem? We can't keep living in agony. I got these fears and the guilt that stay dragging me. I know I have to be pushing through tragedy, shoulder their burdens till I'm past capacity. They're like my family, they won't be casualties. Witches and codders, they have the audacity. Mess with mortality. I know it's selfish, but I'll keep on working to stop the catastrophe.
Why do I lie awake in my bed? Nightmares all around with no end. Now my spirit gets taken. I'm losing my faith and my morals get shaken. Live again and again in my head. I can't keep going till the end of dead. But my spirit's been breaking. My body's been shaking. Don't know if I can take it.
It might take a while, wanna see them smile. Eyes are so kind but the words are hostile. Turn back the dials, I'm just an outsider. They put their trust in me, I'll face the trials. Rose with they're acting like clowns. Amelia deserves the crown. You wanna show me the outcomes that says in my sanity about to break down. Villains in a living terror. Hell, so when I pull up, I did it better. Hidden pressure, given error. Spirit like a bug, I get a flither. Weather, I got more hunger than rabbits. Hand in my zone is about to get graphic. Left him alone and they started to panic. Not of this world, but I don't need no magic. Vicious cycles, I'm done with witches, disciples. I cannot live in denial. I'm ready for my reprisal. I'm not suicidal, part of the plan, so my death is vital. Cause I'll keep it up, determined. I will strive for our survival. Feel the pain, rinse, repeat. Mental strain, rinse, repeat. Body drained, rinse, repeat. Back again, rinse, repeat.
Why do I lie awake in my bed? Nightmares all around with no end. Now my spirit gets taken. I'm losing my faith and my morals get shaken. Live again and again in my head. I can't keep going till the end of dead. But my spirit's been breaking. My body's been shaking. Don't know if I can take it.
Feel the pain, rinse, repeat. Mental strain, rinse, repeat. Body drained, rinse, repeat. Back again, rinse, repeat.
Oh shit. Hi Shin. Thank you for the raid. Do we have a raid message? I don't recall. We have the House of Shin. Coming in with the raid after playing Blaze Blue? Whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. Either way. Hope you had a good time gaming. How we doing? It's been 2 whole weeks since I seen your ass. How you been? You chill? That's good. What's new in your world, dude? How was gaming? Oh my god, and we live for battle with the raid. Y'all are too fucking kind. Hold up. Did my raid message actually read off the name, or was that fucked up? I hope that worked properly. And we live for battle. Shout outs. Welcome in, boys. Give me just a second to refill my vape and I'll show you what we've been up to so far tonight. How was gaming? The fact that you were both raiding and having played the same game, I'm assuming y'all were playing together. Munch-Dawg, hell yeah, dude. I'll hop into your server. Give me a second here. Privacy no jutsu. There we go. Let me make sure my audio settings are correct. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. How goes?
I severely probably contracted a cyber disease from fucking what the fuck I just dealt with.
What?
I was playing a roguelike with T-Money.
Uh-huh.
And there's a certain build I'm looking for, but with the build, but with this roguelike, you can actually save certain abilities on certain characters.
Okay.
And if you pick a different character, you can get those saved abilities from those characters and put that on that character.
Right.
Suck. So I'm trying to make this build.
Hi, T-Money.
So I'm trying to make this build.
Cheers.
But the problem is, I'm one ability away from making the perfect, like making one of the most like broken builds. But the game currently does not like me doing it. It doesn't want me to do it. Me and T-Money were going through this shit. It was even at first, but T-Money was practically carrying me at the end. And we were getting so far, and then the game crashes. Meaning I don't even know if I was gonna get the thing I needed anyway. So yeah, currently I have made the statement of if I didn't already have it in early life, which I have been contested to the idea that I have actually got it through various other things I've been told. But if it weren't for the fact that I hadn't already known that I've had it for a while, that whole situation I've dealt with just gave me autism. Because I'm fucking done with life.
So you were doing good and then the game crashed?
Yes.
RIP. I'm sorry.
Problem is the whole keeping the ability things are like is RNG, so I might not have been able to keep it anyway, but the idea of getting it is the thing I need. Oh god. I'm just done with life. That game is giving me headaches.
I have to draw a heart from scratch. I hate it. Sorry.
I say you're redoing your layout.
No, that's for Fishy.
Ah. As it just so happens that he's also green.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Hold on. Yeah, I said I was going to show y'all. Give me just a second here.
But yeah, I know it's been fucking...
Yeah.
It's been a bit since we talked.
Get this. So my entire plan, right, was to take 2 weeks off of stream so I could have some me time. The first week, I spent the entire week doing chores.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Were you with you though?
I was, but I didn't get to do any of the shit I wanted to do. But I mean, my wife made a solid argument because I was getting on her case a little bit because like she had promised that like my one stipulation for her like sticking with her day job at reduced hours was to take the extra time and just help me out around the house a bit, and she hadn't really been doing that, so we kind of got into a tiff about that.
Joy.
And her argument being like, no one asked you to do that, which technically true. Technically I could have fucked off the entire week, but I like my house to be in order, you know?
OCD and all that.
Well, also just better for mental health to live in a fucking environment you're happy with.
Fair enough.
Alright, here's what I've made so far for Fishy. This is why it's all green, is because his character is like the Lich. Which I wish I had made this. Tell you a story, alright.
The Lich. Like,
Green the Lich. I believe that is his actual name on Twitch.
Like the Lich from like Adventure Time.
So I didn't make this one. This is an emote he commissioned from Granacci forever ago. However, I did remake it to make the second screen, and I'm pretty damn happy with how it turned out. Given that I was explicitly told to keep it simple and not take too much time.
Not gonna lie, I kind of recognized that you didn't make it. It looked too shiny.
It looks really polished. I'm impressed. I wish I could. Like, I probably could accomplish that. I could probably accomplish that, but it would take me a long time.
No offense to you. Like...
Oh yeah, no offense taken.
It literally looks like you could stick two fingers in his eyes and one finger in his mouth. You could roll him as a rolling ball.
Yeah, so we're just kind of wrapping up the standard overlay. So we got our follows icon. We're gonna have that be, no, actually I like the bright green. We'll keep the bright green and just have it like have a gradient inside of it, I think. And give it like a drop shadow, I think. Yeah, that's looking good. All right. And then a star for subs. Get that aligned properly and then shrink that bitch. And then the bits badge is weird, but we can make do. Oop. Hollow Knight vibes? Yeah. Again, wish I could take credit for the initial idea and design, but I cannot. It does slap though. And mad props to Granacci, he's a phenomenal artist.
I wanted to try and get some stuff off him.
It's not, I don't know if he does commissions anymore. He stopped streaming for a while. He went off and did his own thing, lost a bunch of weight, and is like doing triathlons and shit now, and he just recently started streaming like sporadically again. Dude lost like 150 pounds over the course of like a year and a half or some shit.
Go with him. No, I don't know what it is. Like every time I see like an awesome artist, I'm always like, oh, I would love to get like some shit from you. But every time I do, like I always like my brain like. I feel like my brain makes me forget to do it just because I just feel like there's some part of me that's just like, no, I need to keep the theme. It needs to look the way it needs to look.
Yeah, I mean, if that's how your OCD is, that's how your OCD is. But I don't think that's necessarily needed.
Oh, I know. It's just my like. I don't know what it is. It's just.
And we're done.
I just think the way you do my emos just fit the vibe that I like.
I mean, I'll tell you this much: I'm not gonna hold it against you if you seek out a different artist. Like, if you see someone doing shit that you like, and you want to commission them, like, I'm not gonna be like, "What about me?" I'm gonna be like, "Hell yeah, that slaps, bro! Good for you for finding another person."
I know it's just. I know it's just if I have.
I'm not a jelly bitch. I'm comfortable in my own fucking. No, that's in the terms of relationships. I mean, I'm confident that Shin would still ask me to make him shit.
Well, you know what they say once you go back.
Oh yeah. All right, Fishy, I think we're done. What do you think of the gaming overlay? Is that good enough? We're at just about 2 hours. Is good? All right, I will send you the files now. Total cost is $40 then. What's up, Shane?
By the way, there is a.
We'll send you the AI files as well.
There's an emote I kind of want you to do. That's it's kind of a split emote.
Split emote? What does that mean?
Like it's like one emote, but it's like split in half.
Okay.
Like one, but I want to make one for me and one for T-Money. We're talking about it.
Okay. Yeah, I've come to the conclusion that, because you remember I was saying like I want to do my own shit, blah 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 blah. I realized money's nice. I like having money. I'll just do my own shit on the weekends. So from here on out, Saturdays are just gonna be days I do personal art, but with less strict requirements of the in-week streams, because Saturday is also the only day that I can do illicit substances without having to worry about what my kids are up to, because my wife is actually home during the night.
Yeah.
Yay. So, okay, continue. I'm sorry.
So, the game we were playing, called Blaze Blue.
Right. Is that how it's pronounced? I always thought it was Blaze Blue.
Yes. Blaze Blue is a fighting game series, but they've come out with a roguelike game called Blaze Blue Entropy Effect X.
Okay. And that's the one you were playing tonight?
Yeah. And there's a part in the game where if you go on this particular thing, you can like it has like a gambling thing where it go like there's like a whole roulette thing, and then whatever you get is whatever you get.
Right.
And me and T-Money started saying it on this one game, but every time we go in there, me and T-Money are always like, let's go gambling. So I thought it would be cool if we have that little logo of where we have to go, which I'll have to find it for you.
Okay.
And for me, and if you cut in half, for me it would be let's with let's space G, and then for T-Money it would be O space gambling. So it would be like, so when you put them together, it says let's go gambling.
You're gonna have to. Okay, hold on. Run that past me one more time.
Oh God!
It's two emotes with the logo split in half. One says "Let's go" and one says "Gambling."
No, like it'd be like split in the middle. So go would be split. So G would be on my half, and the O would be on T Money's half. So when you put it together, it says. So when you put it together, it says, "Let's go gambling." So I swear to God, the way I describe shit literally turns people into fucking. So.
Okay, so one side says let's, one side says go.
So 1 minute.
And then one side says gam and one side says bling.
So I hope I spelled gambling wrong. So this is how it would be. DMJ.
Let's go gambling. There's no way that's gonna be legible inside of 2 emotes. I hate to break it to you. It could probably be broken into like 3 or 4 potentially. That being said, I think if the icon that you mentioned indicates it well enough, you could do the split emote of just the emblem and then have that set up to like, I mean, we could even do let's go, like LETSGO. That could potentially work. Gambling is a big word though, and like,
oh, I know
that's gonna take away from the detail of the emote overall. So like, you could do let's go, could just do the emblem split in half, and then be like, type in actual text after the emotes are put down, and be like, let's go gambling. Could have it as like a fucking command or something potentially.
What about the word gambling with the logo split in half?
That might work. Might be a little off center, but I could probably make do.
I've talked to T-Money about it if he's still in here in your chat.
Let me throw this into art request for commission. Just Shin emblem gambling thing. Need further info when starting. And I need to DM Josh and be like, hey yo bitch, where's those fucking assets? Toyo? Toyo. Dismiss. Don't care about your stupid 30-second ads, Twitch. So, I was planning on streaming for 3 hours tonight. Fishy's thing took less time than I anticipated, which is a good thing on the front that he told me to take as little time as humanly possible. So I think we're gonna try and start wrapping up my last emote that I've never finished.
I still have my commission of emotes that I asked you to do, which was just the update my emotes.
I did update your emotes, didn't I?
You updated half of them, and then I said, "Can you pause it there because I don't have money?"
Right. Yeah, you never told me if you had money or not, so they're just paused until you say so.
Well, I don't know if you knew, but I give after I paused, I asked you how much do I owe you, and you said, "Well, for the emotes I've done, you owe me this much," and I sent you the money.
Right.
So realistically, I would need the others. So I just need to know what the fuck they were.
I wouldn't know what the costs are until they're done is the issue, because we're doing the hourly rate shit now.
I know that. I don't give a shit how fucking much they'll be.
Which ones did I do again? Hold on. I'm dying. I can look into this. I have this in my files. Plush emotes. Alright, I did the fire plush and the not cute plush. Right. Oh, that's right, the little Santa hat. Oh, why'd I get bonked? Let's see. Shit can. Nope, my stuff. Yes, school stuff. Graphics 491. Pieces for portfolio. The House of Shin Twitch branding. So there's the heart Oni that's animated, which I don't know if they still had animate. I heard that Adobe killed Animate. That was for Shin? Okay.
Why?
Oh, right. The hype and raid ones were the ones that you wanted me to do next.
Why? Why am I getting bonked for?
For the love of the game.
I'm not bonkable.
You are very
That
bonkable.
could make me sound like more of a virgin than I already am. Wonderful.
That made me sound like a pervert more than I am, so here we are.
Yeah, so I need the Oni raid and the Oni hype. FBI, open up!
I will not open up, FBI. You can fucking come in and take me if you fucking feel like it.
All you had to do was ask.
I've been debating getting back into a trading card game of some kind.
Ooh.
I don't know if I really want to is the issue, right? Because I remember loving Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
But I also remember being really frustrated with the fact that I can't get materials needed to open packs without playing real people, and I consistently got my ass whooped by real people.
Yeah, so did I. So did not.
I've been debating picking up the TCG card shop sim because in all reality, all I really want to do is open packs. That's like, I don't give a shit about the game most of the time. I just like opening packs.
If you just want to open packs, Pokemon Pocket's the way to go.
Do I get to keep the cards I open in that game?
Yes.
Okay.
Pokemon Pocket is a game that literally gives you, depending on what you do, normal you can open 2 free packs every day.
Wait.
And
I
you
can't
get the
just
gold-
infinitely open packs? No.
No. You can if you put money into it.
Fuck that. I'd rather, like, so that's why I'm leaning towards TCG Shop Simulator, is because, like, I can buy an entire rack of packs and open them in the game and have that same thrill of, like, ooh. Alternatively, I have been debating just buying actual cards and, like, opening the packs and then just selling them at, like, a local card shop. Because I found out you can buy a box of boosters for like $60 on Amazon.
Well, I can tell you something else though, Munchie. Give me a minute. There is an app. I have 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I haven't been drinking. It is St. Patty's Day.
You're out. I'm sorry.
Nah. I'm sorry. Like I said, I've been drinking. It's St. Patty's Day. I wanted to celebrate a little bit. I didn't know it was St. Patty's Day until I got halfway through my workday and one of my coworkers was like, "Yeah, so it's St. Patty's Day. I wore green, so none of you motherfuckers can pinch me." I was like, "Is that a real thing? I thought that was just a meme from South Park."
Yeah, I've been told. That's been a common thing lately, apparently.
What, getting pinched?
No, people forgetting it's St. Patrick's Day.
I mean, in my defense, I have children now, so back in the day, I would be reminded by my friends and we would go to the bar and get shithoused off of green beer.
I can't find this content.
Huh?
Can't find this bloody app. God damn it.
I did some Googling and the general consensus is that the general consensus is that the TCG Shop Simulator is my best bet to get the good feels of opening packs without having to spend real world money outside of the $12 to get the game.
Yeah.
I kind of like, I was debating getting back into Master Duel or whatever the hell it's called, because I did enjoy actually playing the game. I just wish that it had a means of getting the in-game currency to buy packs outside of playing real people. Because like, you can do the story mode, but that only gets you like starter decks. It doesn't get you materials for boosters. And if you like, I think there's like a daily login thing or something like that, but like, I'm a very forgetful bitch.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a toss-up. I don't know. I do like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I just don't like it. It's the same issue I had with Magic the Gathering, where like it was a lot of fun initially until my friends decided to get competitive, and then it turned in. Huh?
Why do you think I don't play Magic anymore?
Exactly. Same. It went from like, oh, this is so much fun, I'm gonna play this card game with my friends, it's gonna be a good time, and it turned into, I'm gonna make you wish your mom has swallowed you.
Yeah, because the last time I played Magic the Gathering, Sean showed me how the chocobo chocobo fucking sheep herding Sephiroth is a fucking bastard and all.
You and Sean tend to be at odds when it comes to like games, I've noticed. Then again, last time I played you in fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, you whipped my ass so soundly that I contemplated my life choices.
Yeah, because I made a deck that was meant to actually combat Nat.
Oh, that was meant to combat Nat?
Yeah, and to be honest, it combated him so badly he literally started yelling at me.
Wow.
And I let him win. Like, I won the first round. Like, I won the first game and he wanted to play me again. And I was like, okay. And then I played. And we played and I was like, this is so fucking cool. Because I literally got like advice from actual like other Yu-Gi-Oh players.
Yeah, no.
And I made this massive ass deck and it was sick as fuck. And then Nat started screaming and shouting and going saying, why the fuck's this not this, that, and the other? And I was just like, so I'm gonna let him win.
Yeah, see, that's where the game becomes unfun, because you make the deck to compete, but then like the person you're trying to compete with, doesn't handle it well.
I can't speak for him, but from what I've seen, it was the fact that I was beating him, of all people, me.
It might have been more so that you whooped his ass so soundly, because that deck was straight evil. I'm not gonna lie, that deck was mean.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Like, it might not have been the means with it. Might not have been the fact that you were winning. It was probably. I mean, I can't speak for the man. Don't get me wrong, but like, dude's like one of your closest homies. I don't think it had to do with the fact that you were winning. I think it was that deck. That deck was evil.
Oh, I know.
Like that deck was so mean.
Like, it's not the first time it's happened either, but yeah, like he shouted at us and got on me case, and I let him win, and I just said to myself, just let him win and just not play this game again. The next day he apologized for screaming at me, and I was like, dude, at this point I don't care.
I mean, at least he apologized.
Yeah, and then like when I was still with Connor, we were playing Pokemon, and then I found a way to kind of beat Nat, and I was like using a move that was like had very low chances of ever being like successfully hit. like on a consistent basis.
Right.
But somehow I was fucking doing it. I was using a move that was like consistently. That was an inconsistent move consistently.
I just realized I've been doing this for like half this time, like not showing what the fuck I'm doing. I've been making art, y'all. Hi.
Oh
Sorry.
shit! I don't know.
Momentarily forgot what I was doing here.
And
haven't done that in a hot minute. Hi. Professional
they got-
streamer.
and that would keep wanting to play, and I was just like, sure. And I was just doing it. Somehow I was just doing it. And I was just like, I just turned to Connor, I was like, you can tell he's pissed because he's not talking.
Isn't that a sore loser?
No, he just sometimes he just gets stressed over stuff that should be working when it doesn't. I do that sometimes.
Oh, I feel that.
He wanted to use moves, but he couldn't because I kept putting all of his Pokemon to sleep.
Yeah, that would piss me off too, not gonna lie. So, okay, have I told you the story about like what actually made me quit Magic?
No.
So, like I said, the general sense of it was, oh, fun game to play with my friends. Yeah, it'll be a good time. And then it turned into like just fucking brutality. But what was kind of the tipping point for me, specifically, was I found this deck. It was a new release. It was like a revamp of an old system in Magic the Gathering. Where there was a variety of different decks that were released that were like old school. And I was really excited because I found it before anyone else, and I spent so much time trying to like refine and revamp this deck. It was called a Devour deck. The way it worked was I could sacrifice X number of tokens based off of certain creatures that had Devour. Essentially, they ate my creatures, and that would give them plus blank depending on the creature. And I worked my ass off just testing and trying to make this deck function as well as I could get it to work with the cards that I had on hand. I was so proud of it. And then my buddy Benny comes at me. He's like, hey, play me with that deck. And he busts out a ninja deck that was... It was just... I could do nothing against it. There was nothing I could fucking do against how that deck worked. It straight butt-fucked me. Hard. No lube. And I was devastated.
You cannot beat what the fuck I said to that when I found out that even though yes, I was a cocky motherfucker, but when I found out that he was like a former 2-time runner-up and 1-time champion of Yu-Gi-Oh, and he was laying it into me, you will never beat what the fuck I said to him. And this was on the basis of me just getting to know him. Like, the shit I said to him was insane. I basically, in basic words, I basically said to him, well, if you're gonna rape me that badly, then get in my arsehole. I basically threatened him to basically have it. Weirdly enough, I threatened him to have anal sex with me. Like,
you're like, oh yeah, if you're gonna do it, then get in there, bitch.
Yeah.
That's not gonna lie, that's pretty metal. I love that.
And not only, once again, not only was that like to avoid the fact that Nat was doing it just because he was trying to teach me a lesson and not be a cocky idiot. Which, fair enough.
Yeah, that's
but
pretty
this
fair.
was a guy that I just met. And somehow he's still friends with me.
That is so good. That's such a good fucking. I don't know. Maybe this is the alcohol speaking, but I love that. I don't know.
Our friendship was
How
literally
pay
built-
Muns? Sorry, Fishy. Also, do you use the SI files or the for OBS? I would use the JPEGs and the PNG files personally. I don't think OBS can read AI. You hold on. Let me. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I think I sent Shin my link a while back for my personal because I've stopped using my business PayPal on the. No, I should use my business PayPal.
Why have you stopped using your business one?
Because I don't make enough money to justify the loss of funds that I get from because like the whole concept of the business PayPal is like, oh, I'm getting consistent work, I should be paying like a fee to get those payments, but I don't get consistent enough work for me to even warrant that fucking whatever. It's fine. Here's my business PayPal. I'm sending you a DM now. Ethically, I should be consistently using the business PayPal. All right, don't get me wrong. Thank you, Fishy. I apologize. Why is the gaming a PNG? Because I used rounded edges on the frame for the camera, so you're gonna want to put your camera capture underneath the PNG so that it looks cohesive with or you want to have the screen capture under the PNG so that it like doesn't look weird with the frame.
So yeah, it's like the most weirdest thing ever, but mine and Nat's friendship was literally built on a hatred for someone else and threatening anal. What a wonderful world we live in.
I love it. I don't know. I initially created the business PayPal when I actually had like a web page for this shit. And then like as soon as I created that web page, all of the business went away for like a full year. And I was like, why did I do this? Fuck this noise. But ethically speaking, I should be using it. And I'm going to continue to use it purely for the sake of saying that I am ethically correct, I guess. But I still use like the personal PayPal for like, you know, say my wife is demanding fucking Taco Bell from someone. And they send me the funds instead.
Listen. Oh, you do not know how much I felt that day.
It's okay. I sent her the exact amount that I got after the fucking fees, so it's fine. She just got slightly less Taco Bell than she wanted, and I was like, well, sucks to suck, lady.
I got everything sorted out, and I was just like, right, well, I've got this much amount of money, I can do what the fuck I want with it, I wonder what the fuck I'm gonna do with it, and I just started thinking to myself, I was like, yeah, I'll probably fucking think of something. All of a sudden get a text off you, so yeah, I've been told I have to remind you, you owe somebody Taco Bell. I'm like, oh, fuck, I didn't do enough.
That was exactly how that went down, yes.
I'm like, oh, God, fucking damn it. I'm like, well, I know what I'm using my money now.
If it makes you feel any better, she was very grateful for the Taco Bell.
When she suck it, she don't stop. Baby, the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suck it, she don't stop. Baby, the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe.
But whatever keeps me off a shit list.
When she suck it, she don't stop. Baby, the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this.
Same, bro.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, I haven't been sitting on my computer at my computer more lately.
You have been or haven't been?
Haven't been.
Any
Been sitting on
particular?
my- I've been sitting on my sofa more.
Hmm.
I didn't expect that from
I'm planning on spending more time in the basement here on out because I finally got a TV mounted down there.
Nice.
I'm so mad though. I got it all fucking situated and then the motherfucker was crooked.
Oh wow.
I was so pissed. Cause like I bought masonry bits. I went through the whole fucking bullshit of like getting it situated, only to realize that my inexperience with using masonry bits on a concrete wall fucked me.
Oh well.
Yeah. I mean, the TV's on the wall, and where I sit, it's not like noticeably crooked. It was just irritating, you know? But I have a TV. It's connected to my YouTube. I can be in my basement and take like fat bong rips and fucking do fermentation shit, and it'll be Gucci. Kind of great.
Just don't forget you have a family.
Oh, of course. No, that's my escape route. It's the basement. I'm like, y'all are overstimulating the shit out of me. I'm going downstairs.
Not saying you would, just be careful. Because sometimes discovering an easy way out is tempting.
Honestly, I'm just kind of hyped to have a source of entertainment down there that isn't my phone. Like, I spend a decent amount of time down there. I'm the one who's in charge of laundry now, and also I have my fermentation projects and shit. Like, I'm down there a pretty decent amount, usually after the kids and the wife are in bed. And yeah, it's kind of cool to just be like, oh well, while I'm doing laundry, I can have the TV playing whatever the fuck I want to watch at any given moment.
Yo.
It was kind of a pain in the ass. The fucking TV mounting kit that I got didn't come with the fucking anchors that it said were necessary.
That's dumb.
Yeah, you're telling me. It was like, all right, things you'll need: screwdriver, check. Socket wrench, check. All of these things, check. Anchors. Looking through the fucking little plastic pouches that came with the thing, don't see anchors. Look at it more in depth. Anchors not included. Contact support and we'll send you anchors. Motherfucker, I'm trying to get this done this weekend. So I ended up going to Home Depot with my mom. That was an interesting ride, actually. So on the way back from Home Depot, we saw a truck that had straight up had a white supremacist logo on it.
Oh, lovely.
Like, just blatantly. I was kind of astounded that they just unabashedly had the, okay, so I guess it might not be super well known to people that aren't chronically online like myself.
Oh, right.
Like, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is America specific.
Probably.
There's a group in America called the Third Percenters, or the 3%ers, or whatever you want to fucking call them. It's long and short. It's a white supremacist group. Like, it started off as an anti-government militia, and ever since the Trump administration gained steam, they became like far right, anti-colored people, pro like super duper pro white rights, like we don't have enough rights or some shit. And it's not a, I guess it's not a super well-known symbol, and it's pretty like pretty low key because it's a Roman numeral 3 surrounded by a circle of stars. So like, I guess you like the common person would probably look at that and just go, huh, all right, whatever. And I get maybe it's possible that I'm just aware of it because I am super duper lefty and I'm constantly paying attention to that shit. I don't know, but like that genuinely threw me for a little bit of a loop because I was like, holy crap, that's just on your fucking vehicle. What the hell, dude?
Nothing surprises me anymore. If something surprises me, that means there's something in this world. Either something great has happened for me to even think like that, or something more fucking dumb has happened, and I'm just like, wow, we've sunk lower.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm just not, until one of those two things happen, I'm not surprised anymore. There's no point.
I guess I was just kind of shocked because, like, I mean, I know Wisconsin is pretty right-leaning, but I didn't think Wisconsin was, like, quite that far right, you know?
It's probably only them motherfuckers.
No, it turns out that I was wearing some rose-tinted glasses for my place of residence, because I just found out that a local county, the county I grew up in, is going to be renaming a highway in honor of Charlie Kirk, of all fucking people.
Who?
The dude that got domed at a speech. That, like, I was talking about it not that long back, being like, yeah, so I saw the video of, like, when that actually happened, and I went on this whole fucking thing about, like, yeah, I fucking hated the guy, but I don't think he deserved that whole deal. Which has been a constant talking point now about, like, oh, the left are monsters, they killed Charlie Kirk. Which, if I remember correctly, the dude that killed him was actually, I don't know if he was conservative. He was raised in a conservative family at the very least. I think they were arguing that he must be lefty because he had a trans girlfriend or something. I don't know. It was dumb. Either way, I just, like, the dude spewed a bunch of bullshit that was not really, that was, like, super not cool. And, like, all the motherfuckers that I know that, like, I talked to about it conveniently forgot about all the super not cool shit he said. And we're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard him say anything bad like that. And then I rattle off a whole list of fucking incidences where he was, like, talking about just spewing racist and sexist and homophobic and transphobic shit. And they're like, well, that's taken out of context. It's like, you motherfuckers will never be happy with, like, any of the fucking evidence I give you. Fuck you.
If people are gonna believe hard enough, Munchie, they'll fight for what they believe in.
It's a matter of how fervently they'll fight at this point. I've been seeing a lot of people online being like, do something, America, and it's like, bro, I got a family. I have to make sure they're okay first and foremost. I can't be risking going to jail, because if I go to jail, that's one income gone, and that means my family lives in poverty in the new bullshit era. So I kept my rebellion at making signs and shouting at the street.
I don't know.
That being said, if I didn't have a family to worry about, I would be straight up firebombing shit right now. Like, unironically. But again, US government. I have a family, so I'm not gonna do that. Just want to make myself clear. Fucking FBI, open up! I don't know. I feel like the fucking I feel like the veil is lifting a little bit at least, because like a bunch of people that I know that used to like say shit to me along the lines of like, oh, that's just what they want you to think, that's just fear mongering. Now they get real quiet when I bring shit up. So I think a lot of people are starting to like realize that your boy Munch-Dawg was right from the get-go. And all of that hemming and hawing I was doing a year and a half ago was actually warranted and not just overreacting to fear mongering. That being said, I really wish that the party that represents my ideals would fucking nut up and do something more than whinge.
Boom. Take up mankind with a landmine, cause I'm damn right and I can't die. I'm a standby, use my hand signs on the sand tribe. Loading,
Hey Shin,
loading, and closing the Katsuki.
can I run something past you? Unrelated to politics. This is related to stream stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
I thought I had it saved. Hold on. Spare wheel. So, do you remember that whole idea I had a while back for like a spinner wheel for like donos?
Yeah.
How does this sound for like options? I kind of want to know if I should add more. I was debating adding stuff like eat a hot pepper, do push-ups, you fat fuck, shit like that.
Right.
Currently I have like, so the idea would be like $5 gets you a spin of the wheel. And the options of shit you could get range from a sticker, a 10-minute drawing, a 1-hour drawing, 5 stickers, a 20-minute drawing, 3 stickers, or an art print. So those things ranging from something that's less valuable than $5 to something ranging from worth approximately 5 times $5. Does that seem reasonable? Should I add more stuff to it?
I think you're fine.
Because I was considering adding things that were like, oh, well, you can either get something or you can make me do something I don't want to do.
Yeah, you could make some stuff in there.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, what you're practically doing at that point, you're just got like a bunch of prizes on there, and you're practically. I would definitely say the punishment should outweigh the gifts.
Okay. Because I was thinking like 5 push-ups, or like like 5 push-ups, 5 squats, 5 burpees, shit like that. Eat 1 pepper, eat 2 peppers, eat 3 peppers. Take a shot of Malort. Granted, that would mean I would have to have Malort ready to go on my desk, and I kind of hate that idea. Have I told you about Malort, Shin?
Never heard of him.
Malort is a Chicago creation thanks to the Polish people that moved there. It is, I believe, a wormwood liqueur, meaning someone took wormwood, soaked that shit in grain alcohol, and just said go. Like, there's other liqueurs made from wormwood. Absinthe is made from wormwood, but absinthe is actually kind of okay. There's other shit involved in absinthe, though. Malort is just wormwood, ethanol, and sugar. The way that my friend described it, which is how I describe it to anyone who's unfamiliar, which I guess is you, is Imagine if you packed Satan's asshole full of almonds.
Delicious.
With me so far? Now take vodka, which I guess for you, imagine spicy water.
Okay.
And drizzle it down Satan's ass crack. So that it's like, you know, running off of the almonds that you packed in his beehole. Right? And Malort would be the drippings you get off of his taint.
Let's just hope he hasn't had Taco Bell before doing this.
It depends on the day.
Oh.
If we're being perfectly honest. Because some days I can have a shot of Malort and be fine. Other days I'm immediately gagging. It is like, okay, so to put it in better perspective, without the flowery euphemisms, Malort's actual ad campaign years back was Malort for when you need to unfriend someone IRL.
Huh.
So,
wow.
In Chicago, this is kind of a rite of passage. Like, if you're an outsider and you come to Chicago, you're expected to do a shot of Malort to prove you're cool, type shit. In all honesty, I've had worse shots, but something about Malort, like, legitimately is, like, awful. Like, it's something about the flavor profile. It is, like, pure bitterness. It is, like, concentrated bitter. I'm honestly impressed because, like, there are very few alcohols that even come close to that element of, like, just straight nasty. Yeah, it's just bad. It's just real bad. The only thing I've ever heard of that comes close to it is, hold on, I think it's called Kowlin Line. Yeah. Kowlang. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but it's a Chinese liquor. I believe it is technically a baijiu. Yep, that looks like the stuff. Yeah, it's a 58% alcohol, I believe a rice wine of some kind. I don't know what the fuck they did, but every person I've seen try it on the internet says that it tastes like wet dog mixed with sewage.
Lovely.
I've never tried baijiu, so I don't know if that's normal. It very well could be an instance of, like, it could be an instance of, like, acquired taste, like how Isla Scotch tastes like fiery asshole to most normal people, but to me it tastes like heaven in a bottle. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
You sound like, oh dear God, Munchie's on a fucking liquor talk again.
I've dealt with people. You can't get any more idiots that I've met.
So I'm kind of in the boat of, because I remember when we were talking about you coming to America, a lot of people were like, we're gonna get shit to try booze. don't recommend it, but if you're open to it, I have some things that I would like you to try. Like if you decide, fuck it, we'll give it a shot. I have a couple things that like, and I'm well aware of my own tastes. Keep in mind. But if you decide, fuck it, I'll try one thing, and then you go, that wasn't awful. I have a couple things I'd like to show you and see if you're down with it, and if not, I'm not gonna push the fucking boundaries, obviously. Because I know the shit that I like isn't what everyone likes, and I know that even the genre of shit that I like isn't what everyone likes. But I am a whiskey nerd, and I feel fairly confident in my own ability to like determine what would be something that someone who's never tried whiskey might actually enjoy versus something a whiskey nerd would enjoy. That being said, if that's not something you are interested in any way, shape, or form, I will not push that on you because I respect your boundaries because you are my homie.
Okay, you can talk about what the hell you fucking want. I don't care.
Well, I was saying like trying stuff.
Okay, dude. I've told Ashton that I will take one thimble of a shot with him, and that is the farthest I will go.
So if you're taking shots, I would not recommend taking shots, honestly. Personally speaking, but a thimble is not a shot. A thimble is a small amount. So honestly, you might not hate that. If you're trying liquor for the first time, I would recommend taking that thimble and like, I mean, I don't want to assume it is a stereotype, but do you drink tea?
I like it. I don't drink it.
So the general methodology recommended, especially for someone who has never tried liquor or whiskey or whatever, is to sip it as if it is a hot tea. So you're kind of like going like just enough to coat the tongue, and you're taking like, so really tiny amount, and you're kind of just letting it touch your tongue and sit there for a second.
Well, the only reason I'm doing it is because Ash is really wanting to like Ash is really wanting to like do this whole thing where it's like two brothers drinking alcohol with each other, and like just like crowning the idea of us being meeting each other for the first time kind of thing.
That is a very American thing. I don't fault them for that.
Drink, and Ash is like, come on, like have a shot with me at least. I'm like, no, I'm not going to. And Ash is like,
please.
Yeah. And I was just like, look, no, I don't drink alcohol, and that's fine. I just don't. Then Ash just left it for ages.
They came back and were like, do it.
And Ash was one day, it was just like, look, do you know the whole shot thing? I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, yes. Ash was like, what about a thimble? What a thimble's worth? I was like,
a thimble probably won't be awful. I would say
like,
you don't even have to swallow it, honestly. A thimble is tiny. A thimble is like a couple milliliters. Not even.
So I was like, fuck it, whatever.
I would say as a matter of like technique in that instance, I would say let it sit in your mouth. You don't necessarily have to swallow it. Like, it'll absorb. Like, a thimble's worth of alcohol. Did they specify the type of alcohol?
Well, I don't know what it's gonna be, because as you've seen that massive fucking page of what the fuck's wrong with you, there's a lot of alcohol I can't have.
That is fair.
But I know you're a connoisseur in this, that, and the other, Munch-Dawg, but I'm gonna be level with you, mate. That thing's gonna go in my mouth, and I'm gonna swallow it as fast as I fucking can, just so I can get it out of my fucking system.
It's like the worst way to do it, though.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Fair enough.
I don't want to do it in the first place. In fact, I'm doing it for him. Says volumes, so I'm just.
Yeah,
I want the
I respect that. I respect that. I'm just trying to like look out for you in the sense of like you're probably not going to enjoy the experience, but this might make it a little more enjoyable type shit. Is all I was doing.
I know, but
because yeah, that's kind of the biggest issue I see with people that like they don't like. I see a lot of people being like, I don't like. I'm one of those dudes where I was like, I don't like scotch. It's not my jam. It's gross. Only to find out that like years later that the biggest reason I didn't like scotch or whiskey in general outside of a mixed drink is because taking it by itself was in the form of a shot, which is super aggressive and just not an enjoyable means of taking alcohol into your body. But again, if your whole methodology is gonna be, I'm doing this for the homie, that is it, that is all. Do it however you think is gonna get it over with the quickest.
oh, I'm going to. Cause just.
I wish you luck, my friend.
I don't. I know it's gonna be a shit show.
Thimble's not a lot. It'll potentially make you go.
From what I know, apparently they're gonna give us like a thimble's worth of alcohol, and then they're gonna like water it down with something. I don't know.
Oh, that's even better. Because if it's watered down, that'll reduce the burn, which I feel like is going to be your major issue. A thimble's worth of alcohol isn't going to get you any sort of like drunk. Like you're not going to experience any sort of alcoholic like effects.
I took a Munchie.
At that point.
I took a swig of what we call over here WKD, which is basically an alcohol for kids, which is just like mostly soda with some alcohol in it. I motherfucking felt ill after taking a swig of it.
WKD vodka?
Yep. The blue stuff.
Brand of Alco Pop. Hold on. Alco Pop? Oh.
Yeah. Thing over here.
Oh. You took a swig? Define a swig.
I literally got the thing and just went 1, 2. That was it.
Like decent mouthful?
I just swigged it. I don't know how to say it other than
Well,
that.
you say 1, 2. Like, can you describe to me how much alcohol, like how much liquid filled your mouth before you swallowed?
Actually, I was about like, I would say in my early 20s. I don't know. This happened ages ago.
They don't tell me the ABV. Oh, here we go. 3.4% ABV. You felt okay. So then you said you felt gross.
I felt weird, and then I was like,
weird sounds about right.
Then I made the worst mistake ever.
So
I was like,
this is.
I was like, I did the most worst thing ever. I was like, oh god, I feel weird. Well, let's go outside. Outside, and I got smacked in the face with the wind so badly. I thought it was a 5 pound. I thought it was like a £5 hooker asking us for sex. I was like, what the fuck? I was down and out for the count.
Well, not surprised that that was how your first time went, for sure. 3.5% ABV. That looks like it's a malt liquor of some kind, or like a vodka mixed drink. But also, like, a decent swig of that is going to be nothing compared to a thimble, I will say. If we're talking literal thimbles, you'll be okay. I would definitely recommend eating something before this experience regardless, because that will mitigate any sort of immediate effects of the alcohol. There's a whole thing here in Wisconsin where there's a meme about, like, you call it not eating for a day, I call it saving money on liquor. Because alcohol hits you harder if you haven't eaten all day. So alcoholics in Wisconsin will not eat for the whole fucking day so that they can get shithoused faster. Which, as I'm saying that out loud, is demented. I think you'll be okay, though, honestly. If we're talking on like a literal thimble, I think you'll be fine. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Huh?
When it happens is when it happens.
Don't worry too much about it.
I'm gonna try and treasure the moment more than the alcohol.
Yeah, no, for sure. Think of it in the sense of, like, this is like a camaraderie moment with my close friend.
God, there was one time that Ash and Angel
And ignore Munchie creeping in the corner with a bottle of whiskey.
There was one time where Ash and Angel were trying to coax. Well, I wouldn't say coax. I would say we're trying to recommend that if I ever came over there, that I would do the lightest of lightest gummy.
Oh God.
Like the lightest of light.
Yeah, I don't... Let me just speak from personal experience with how you are as a person.
An anxiety-ridden ball of fucking fluff that somehow feels like that I could be driven by a cat. I don't know if I could survive that, Munchie.
It could go one of two ways.
Oh, I know.
It could be a great experience that is life-changing, and you're like, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy gummies the second I get home, and it's gonna be great. Or
get away with that.
Or I don't know if gummies are legal where you're at, but that's just...
Neither do I. I don't care either.
Or you could have the world's most awful anxiety attack because weed hits everyone different.
No, and I don't. Why do you think I don't drink alcohol, Munchie? Because I've got so much.
Sorry, third way that could go, because people who have never tried weed before, there is a certain percentage of people who have never done weed that their first time trying it does nothing. I have experienced this firsthand with a buddy that we were trying to get high for like 6 straight hours and it did nothing, and then the next day he came over and got so high he couldn't move. But
yeah, like,
I definitely would not fuck with edibles personally as a first time thing. Edibles are a dangerous game.
This was like an ages ago, so I don't even know if it would even remember. But...
And if they do present edibles, I would demand, like, I would specifically say, like, try like 2.5 milligrams.
Like I said, they recommended the lightest of doses, like.
Well, the lightest of doses is about 10 milligrams, so I would do about a quarter of that.
See, the thing is, Ash should be fucking lucky how he's getting alcohol inside of me just because. The whole reason I don't drink at all is because I know I've got a lot of pent up anger like stored inside of me, and I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen if I drink. So I just don't touch it.
Again, that could be either that comes out, or it could be the relief that you've been waiting for your whole life, which is equally bad, honestly, because then your brain will be like, oh, this makes me feel better.
That's why I don't. That's why I was like hard on the idea of no, I'm not doing that.
So I would say
I'm not doing, edibles, weed, whatever. I'm like.
But you also seem to have a decent amount of self-control, I will say.
Oh god, well, I'm glad I can trick you into thinking that.
I mean, you were telling me about your money situation, and you said that you're very good at saving money. That's self-control.
Yeah. There's a reason why I'm good at saving money. My brother-in-law has it.
Well, if you have limited access to your money, I wouldn't be super concerned with your ability to get alcohol and/or weed then, because you're honestly, no offense, a terrible liar. You're like me in that front.
The reason I don't tell lies anymore is because end of the day,
this branding is awful. Also for WKD, it just
that's not what I'm used to.
This isn't it.
That's not what I'm used to.
Is
the
this
one I'm used to? The one I'm used to, well, no, I would say used to. I don't drink the fucking cunt, but it's the glass bottles I'm talking about.
WKD glass bottles. Images. Is this it?
I'll give it a minute. The streaming. There you go.
So this sounds like your country's version of what the fuck is it called? Pucker.
Bless you.
There was an alcoholic beverage in America and possibly the rest of the world, I don't fucking know, called Pucker, which is like a liqueur. It's like it's maybe 15% alcohol, and it tastes like whatever flavor they have plus sour. So like sour blue raspberry, sour green apple, sour strawberry, blah 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 blah. And as you know, a grown-ass adult, it's like, oh, that's gross. But as a 18, 19, 20-year-old that couldn't buy my own alcohol but found that shit in a fucking cabinet, was like, hell yeah. All right, we're gonna upload this emote, and then we're gonna raid out. Because I'm actually 8 minutes over my stream time. This took longer than I thought it would. But I'm also pretty hyped that we got this last one done. And while I'm thinking about it, we need to increase the number of days on our... Oh, I'm out of... Oh, right. Okay, we're going to replace the flip slot. We're going to go ahead and delete that wherever it might be. Delete from library, yes. Upload. Alright, no. The fuck you be? I remember I ran into this issue before. Alright, we had to do like 150 or some shit. Let's try this again. Hey, yo. You can barely tell what the fuck it is, but I'm gonna take it. Flip. Hey, I wouldn't be super worried, just, you know, have some mindfulness about how it is affecting you in the terms of, like, If you liked the experience, don't go all in on that shit, because that's how you develop an addiction, my boy. Know what I mean?
Trust me, I don't plan to.
Like
I said,
I mean, my whole family is riddled with alcoholism, so like the fact that I have a whiskey hobby is questionable at best, and I'm constantly keeping an eye on that shit.
Like my dad's known to have a fun time when he's drunk, and
Yeah, I would say that that would lead me to believing that if you have alcohol and it actually affects you in any meaningful way without making you feel disgusting, because based off of your story with the WKD, it might just make you feel gross. But
like every time I've come across any kind of alcohol, just smelling it makes me feel fucking ugh.
Yeah, I would definitely tread lightly then. If you said that Ash promised to dilute it.
Yes.
Okay. I think you'll be okay then.
Oh, I know I will.
Cause
like I said, like the fact I'm doing this for him means a lot to him, which I'm understandably just doing it for that reason alone.
Right.
But I'm leading a straight edge life, and I'm currently sticking to it.
That's good. I support and applaud that, my dude.
Alcohol's one thing, that's just whatever, but the gummy thing or whatever, that shit ain't touching my system.
Arguably, gummies are less detrimental to your health than alcohol, but you do you.
Okay.
Alright, we are going to raid Macabre Derek. It has been a hot minute. I love their art. They are a cool dude, and they gave me a lot of solid advice on emotes and shit back in the day. Let us begin the raid. Thank you everyone for coming in and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I will be back on Thursday. We are going to be playing Dark Souls 2. I'm going to be playing offline because I found out about an event happening in the game that attracted a lot of hackers, and I don't want to deal with that shit. So we're going to be doing this shit without the benefit of notes. We'll see how that goes. I'll see you Thursday, hopefully. Much love. Later.
Split your face up, get 'em parked. I am man in